railway time. Well, I've gone on a bit of a personal trip down memory lane this week. As a nerdy youth, I used to keep a log of all the bits which I had in my model railway at the time, and I just got curious in my own mind as to which of these are still on the layout. Well, the very oldest one we can see, R52 060, that's a Ginty. Well, the Ginty is here, but it won't run. The flanges on those wheels are massive, and you try and run it on the modern track and all you get is a brrrr. That's if it runs. And as for going over points, forget it. So that has never been converted to DCC, but it's still here. And then squeezed in there is a late edition R855 Flying Scotsman. Well, what model railway doesn't have a Flying Scotsman? Flying Scotsman's there, R855. It's actually, you know, for its age, this would be probably early 70s, maybe late 60s I got this. It's a good model. And it does run well on DC. But we won't see it running today, because I did have a chip in there, but it seemed to burn it out, as though there was too much current going through the motor. So rather than spend a lot more money on a lot more decoders, I spent a lot more money on another Flying Scotsman, a more modern one. R758 Hymec. Well, good news. The Hymec is here, and it does have a DCC decoder, and I think we can get this running today with a bit of luck. R157C diesel rail car. Here is the R157C, Class 101 I think that's supposed to be. Well, of course I did replace that one with this one, which is the Hornby Class 101 that used to be a Lima. One of the projects in my head, which I might get around to doing, is to fit lights onto this, directional lights. Have to see how that goes. R753 AL1 Bobo electric locomotive. That's E3004. Now you might notice I've stuck in brackets 2 there. That was because I added E3001 into the fleet after I'd written this list out. Well, they're both here. There's E3004 and there's E3001. Neither of those will run today. Did try them with DCC decoders, not successful. But I think I acquired this one in 1967, possibly. Still working my way down the list, the coaches. We've got R727 composite coach, 728 brake second, and 729 Buffy car. Well, guess what, folks? Here they are. That's the composite. That's the Buffy car. And there's the brake second. Obviously slightly later editions, R722 Intercity, second class, that'll be the TSO. And then Great Western, a composite and a brake. And then added on even later with R724 Intercity second, R726 brake second, and R844 buffet. Well, I've only managed to find these two second class open Mark II coaches. I think the brake coach I got rid of because it was a model of something that never existed. And since then I've got the Bachmann brake coaches, Mark IIs. Here are the Great Western coaches. You know what? 50 years old. Good condition, aren't they? I have changed the wheels. Got metal wheels now. And this signal box too. I had this signal box when I was a boy. Some of the others I've added on since, but that one is an antique. Like me. Now we look at the goods wagons. We've got R122 cattle wagon, 123 horse box, 124 Western Region brake van, 340 container wagon, 561 container wagon, and R781 coke wagon. I think they're all still here. I don't know about the mineral wagon and the Trestroll wagon. Don't think they're here. These are the very old freight wagons. Very old. But you know what? They're good, aren't they? They might not have the same level of detail as modern stuff, but they're pretty good. Okay, back to Captain's log. Let's turn the page. R633 Freightliner wagons and R675 Freightliner crane. There they are. Those three wagons at the front, they're the wagons. Again, I have changed the wheels for metal wheels. Otherwise, they are as they were many years ago, as is the crane. Various platforms, canopies and station buildings. One of these ticket offices I had as a boy and one I've bought since, but I don't know, they're all the same. Similarly, this island platform building, various of the platforms, various of these canopies. I don't know which ones are the old ones and which ones I've added on since. Anyway, enough talk. Let's see some of these oldies running. Well, obviously the Flying Scotsman is not going to run, as I said, but I'm going to substitute for my new Flying Scotsman. Today's rule that I'm using only the 50-year-old stuff, I'm having to bend that rule a little bit here because E3001 is being replaced by 81014. Although 81014 started life as an R753. You can watch that in my video entitled Class 81 Upgrade. So I hope you don't mind that.